Going hot. Dude, I wonder if you could like decorate a pumpkin like this. Like draw the face on there and like carve the pumpkin, but use bullets. Hey, Crispy, can you see me? We're gonna start with a little PMC bronze. We're about 12 and a half, 13 feet. Nothing too far. We're gonna do testable accuracy on the Ruger LCP Max. All right, no slide lock back. All right, so this is the Federal 95 grain round tip, I think it was called, but basically Federal white box. All right, lock back. So that was me. So it does have slide lock back. That might have been magazine, it might have been me. So we'll try one more magazine and see. All right, so now we're gonna shoot some Winchester silver tip. This is probably one of the best defense ammos that ever came out for these little guns. It's a hoard of this stuff, even though I don't have a 380, but great round, very well built defense round. So let's shoot this and see how this works. All right, so again, that's just me, but all right, let's take a look at the targets. So this is probably a little bit of ammo and a little bit of getting used to that trigger. This is the PMC bronze, basic retail range ammo. This was that Federal white box, got a little tighter, Winchester silver tip, Winchester 380 silver tip, and a much tighter grouping. That flyer was me when I yanked the trigger the first round, but you can see a much tighter group. So if you were to carry a 380 in a defensive capacity, some pretty good stuff. So we'll run this again and we'll shoot some steel and run a bit of a defensive carry drills from the pocket, from inside the waistband, and we'll kind of run a few drills with the mag change as well with that little tiny gun. We'll be back.
All right, guys, today we're shooting from 1.5 yards.
This is what's called close retention shooting to those like Crispy here who doesn't know much about this stuff. So
Please don't miss.
This guy here has startled me and now asked me to give him my wallet. I will comply, but he's not getting my wallet. Hey man, I got no problem with you, I'm sorry. Yeah, here, I'm gonna get my wallet, okay, relax. I'm just gonna get my wallet. I don't want any trouble whatsoever. I don't want any trouble. 1.5 yards. That was my first round. Those are my next two. These are the two here. So the 1.5 yards wasn't bad, right? Little pocket gun out of the back pocket. We'll run it again. Now, you gotta be a little bit careful too, because you are putting a loaded gun in your back pocket in your ass cheek. But if you look at the way the wallet, and this holster comes with the LCP. So you sit on it, it's basically, and then when I'm going for the gun, I'm hooking my fingers around the grip and I'm dragging towards the corner so the wallet stays in, the holster stays in the pocket. Because if I grab the whole thing, it will come out the same way. All right, so I'm actually tilting this way, so this corner right here actually catches on the corner of my seam of my jeans and comes out. It's a little bit of practice. So again, he startles me. Oh my, please don't hurt me. That's Crispy's voice right there. Or, oh please, don't hurt me.
I sound nothing like that.
Reach in. Hey man, I got no problem that you do. I got no problems. You can have my wallet for sure, bro. Oh, see right there, I dropped the magazine, but no problem, man. I got no problems. Don't hurt me. Game over. I got 1 round left. Right? So, again, it's very easy to shoot this gun, just point shooting, because how well the sights are built in this version compared to the original LCP. You got the Hackathorn style. We'll talk more about this later, but these sights make this thing great. So, say, for example, I had a malfunction here, right? And didn't work. I can reach over, rack off my clothing, right? So again, super cool feature there. So say for example, same concept, right? I came out of the holster and say this dude came up and rushed me and I could get the gun out, but I had my thumb over the rear of the gun like so. I could then crank 1 round, my thumb has been over the slide didn't articulate. I now have to rack the gun and shoot it that way. So these little pocket guns, man, they pack a lot of punch. You just have to put a little time in learning how to use them. So, but I'm digging this little gun, Crispy. You kind of liked it too, right?
I never shot it.
Well, the overall aesthetics, first impressions, Crispy.
It's chill.
First impressions.
It's chill.
Chill? Is that a gun orb term? Chill?
It's chill.
It's chill?
Chill.
Chill?
With
Chill.
2 E's.
Do you spell that C-H-E-E-L?
Yeah, with 2 E's.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
This is the new LCP Max. This is a second variant of the LCP2. And there's some really, really cool features of this pistol. And today I was blown away with how well this gun shoots. Don't mind my dog dying on the floor right there, okay? So this pistol here, I'm so impressed I may just buy one retail. If you guys didn't know, RDR is an 0702 manufacturer. So that's how we do some of the suppressors and some of the other stuff that we do. But this pistol impressed me so much today, and it was just an easy pistol to mess with at the range. I may source one, just buy one outright. But so let's talk about the LCP2 or LCP Max. So basically, this is, as I mentioned, top end. Let's go top to bottom. The original LCP2 didn't have this style of dovetailed sights. This is great. This is the Hackathorn style U-notch sight in the rear, tritium front. And this is a claw style sight. So for a little gun, you can easily rack this off whatever. Just my palm of my hand will rack that slide. But if I used body, table, whatever case may be, this claw style sight is a great addition to a small gun like this. Second thing, the cock serrations front and rear. What's nice about the rear serrations is they're winged at the end. So they come flat and they flare out at the bottom. So literally just on the corner right here, I can use 2 fingers and catch that. So if I had to use my left hand to get something out of there, it will lock back just by doing a push-pull method versus trying to rack the slide. I just grab it with my fingers, push forward, and I'm there. So having these winged edges is a super cool feature for a very small gun. The trigger is not a traditional trigger. It is a pre-cocked hammer. So that's why when you do fire it, it doesn't, you hear that quing, that kind of twang. That's just the hammer being pre-cocked. But then it's dead trigger, so it's not a traditional striker fire in that method. It does have last round lockback. Today at the range, we didn't have a lot of last round lockback due to my right hand riding the slide, but other than that, it does have last round lockback and slide stop here at the rear. If the slide stop was a little farther forward, I may not have hit that, but by having my thumb over here, I think I rode the slide too much. You do have to be careful with your hand presentation. The gun is small, so make sure if you got super long fingers, you're not clear up here by the muzzle. So again, that's just something to be considered there. The coolest feature of this pistol, and hence the LCP Max, is the 10-round magazine capacity. This is wild that they're able to get 10 rounds into a 380. We shot 3 different calibers, or excuse me, 3 different brands of ammo today. Some PMC bronze, we shot some Federal 90 grain, RTP I think it's called, white box, and then we shot some Winchester silver tip, which when I had a 380 back in the day, my SIG, I shot a lot of that silver tip out of that pistol. It shoots very well. We did a little comparison for the 3 targets. You'll be able to see that in the video. That out of 3 that shot the best, the Federal white box was by far solid for range ammo. The Winchester had the tightest group out there as well. But getting 10 rounds into this little magazine is phenomenal work from Ruger. This is the extended magazine. You can, I'm trying to get an angle here in the light, but you can, this extended magazine here with the pinky, then you get the flush fit. So you get 1 of each magazine in the package, and you get this kind of sticky holster. I think this is made by DeSantis, but this is not a bad option. It'll take you a little bit to kind of learn how to use it, and it does work well with jeans. I've found that these style of holsters don't work well with like cargo shorts or very loose fitting style, like a golf short, for example. It does need to have kind of a pocket that has a pretty heavy seam around the edges. I showed a little bit today. You got to stand on my ass for a few minutes, but it'll give you guys a little bit idea of how the holster works. Because once the pistol is in the holster, you'll see how it sits slightly deeper than the top of the holster here. This corner is designed to snag the seam on the way out to stop the holster to stay in the pocket. Oftentimes, if you don't have a way to stop the holster from coming out of the pocket, you'll have a secondary task, getting the gun to come out, ditching the holster, and then getting the hand-on gun, which is not optimal by any means. With the flush fit magazine, it is not bad to shoot at all. You simply tuck that pinky and you're not gonna feel that whatsoever. The 12 rounder, or excuse me, the pinky extension magazine, very, very comfortable, very easy to shoot. I am super stoked. I've been looking for one of these now for about 4 months. I have yet to see one. I borrowed this one from a friend of mine. He raves about it. He shoots it quite often. And so he let me borrow his pistol today, which was very nice of him. And I'm very, very impressed. 380 is kind of one of those calibers that people kind of look down upon. But trust me, this pistol, understanding its deployment methods, the distance of engagement you may use a 380 with, it's not a gun I would recommend as your primary everyday handgun to go to the range or train with. This is a grocery getter, something to go into a bag, purse, backpack, office carry. This would be something I could definitely find myself carrying while I'm in the office, because you can put this in the front of the pocket, you could put it in the back pocket, you could do a lot of different things with this gun. So again, that is, Ruger has done a phenomenal job with this pistol. I'm looking forward to finding one. So if you guys are watching and you know of a dealer in your area that has one, shoot me a DM. I don't mind ordering one from out of state or buying one out of state and having it shipped in. So again, we are FFL. So other than that, that was my final thoughts on the Ruger LCP Max. If you're looking for a pocket 380, this gun checks all the boxes and then some. So take a look at it, check it out. Otherwise, till next time, be well, take care.